Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, with special thanks to Revenant, Anerdinwarpaint, Antonio Hernandez, Exsellsior, Lima, Nathan Welch Jr., and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister, as we continue our brief journey of self-discovery. Now, I will say, I was a bit put off by how sort of awkwardly paced and abruptly ended Sir's quest was. Apparently that was the end. But it turns out that, apparently there are multiple paths that you can end up pursuing in that particular background quest, and in our case we just ended up sort of funneling ourselves into the shortest and simplest one. If we had, for example, kept Daliot Sunbird, the spy from Kerlem, alive, or if we had built up our reputation with the Arcaneum in advance, then things would have played out slightly differently, because we'd have potential allies we could have gone and met with to help us manage the situation with Lord Belmont, which would have involved an optional side location where we would then have 1 or 2 fights and some other special rewards. Obviously, I am disappointed that we didn't end up getting to see that, but at the same time, I'm genuinely surprised and impressed that they actually had that kind of reactivity for an optional side quest. That said, I will note that even if we had saved Daliot back in Kerlem, someone else would have ended up dying in his place. Someone always dies in that cutscene. I am curious to see if there's any long-term reactivity with Beryl and Rogar, the 2 characters we did end up saving. Anyway, today we are continuing our tour through our backlogged side quests. We're about halfway done with them now. And we are currently headed for the Imperial Outpost Ruins. That's one of the special request board quests, so it should be pretty straightforward. Looks like we've got another warm-up fight. Sharpshooter squad, that's new. Hmm. 5 identical brothers. In what appears to be +1 scale mail. This could end up being a very profitable encounter. I also can't help but notice that they are not actually shooting at us, despite being called sharpshooters. Though given that they look to be humans, that could be because of the low light conditions. Okay, so obviously Istvan's not in a great spot here. And I don't know if I trust Confusion. It never seems to stick for long, and it's such a wild card. We'll just get him clear. Henrik's up. Let's go ahead and get the ghost engine started. Wow, I just realized how many hit points these guys have. We might actually be in trouble here.
Wait till the next one. Ow! Ooh. Ah! Yeah! Ha-ha! Ha!
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Oof. 3 attacks per round. Alright, let's bring Sir out here. Give those poison bolts another shot.
Better luck next time.
And what the heck, let's go ahead and give Confuse a shot. Well, it landed. Now we just have to see if it actually works to our advantage. We need to patch your breath. Actually, I think we're all a bit dinged up. Yeah, let's go with Mass Healing Word.
I am in your debt, my friend.
You'll die like the rest.
No!
Nope.
Ah!
About time we got some use out of that feat. Nah. All right, sir. Let's get you back over towards the ghost sphere.
Ah! Got you.
Decent hit. No poison. There is actually a decent chance of it proccing. The RNG is just not cooperating. Nope.
You can take it.
So did we get any benefit from that confusion spell? Because I notice it's already worn off. You know, I think that is one of the things I really do find more underwhelming about 5th edition is the streamlined magic system. I do want to use these creative spells. I want to vary our tactics up, but... a lot of these spells are just so underwhelming. I keep falling back on Magic Missile because I know it will work.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh! No! No! Yeah!
Into the Ghost Sphere.
Too slow.
Hey, not bad.
Oh!
No thanks.
Ow!
And Istvan's fine. He's got 21 AC.
Victory is mine.
It's funny, I actually have to readjust my thinking now because Istvan actually has the second highest defense in the party. Yvreth and Sir are way more vulnerable than he is.
I owe you one.
Oh!
You have them now.
Masterful.
You know, I just now realized the ones we've killed did not drop loot bags. That is disappointing. But hopefully these guys should be worth some decent XP, given how tough they are. No poison.
You were doomed.
Okay, so they were worth a decent amount of XP. Though it would have been nice to get the, 2,000 gold worth of equipment they were carting around. But I suppose we can live without it. It does make me wonder, though, if that is a deliberate choice on the developer's part or an oversight. Because it's very inconsistent. You know, a lot of the enemies we run into do drop everything they're carrying. But then others, like these guys, drop nothing at all. given the general focus on tabletop accuracy and granularity and the whole scavenger system, I really lean towards the idea that they just don't have their loot tables set up properly.
I'll remember.
But it's hard to say. Not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, just a little disappointing. Okay, let's jam through these level ups. I did do dry runs off screen. It is pretty straightforward, so this should be pretty quick. First up, Yvreth gets the ambidextrous feat. That bumps her up to 16 dexterity, which will not help her armor class, but will help her with her bow. And then that'll also let her use the Warden Blade in her offhand, so that will help her AC. Not to mention a very slight bump in damage potential. Next we've got Henrik, who gets some minor clerical bonuses, nothing major there. And I will say, I'm tempted to bump his wisdom up to 20, but I'm kind of holding out hope they'll fix that Tome of Understanding we found back at Mardrok's Tower. I'd hate to use his level up to max out wisdom, only to find out we could have used the book to do it instead. That aside, I think the benefits of more wisdom are actually pretty trivial, given the way we built him. So I think we're better off just grabbing the concentration feat, which will help him keep Guardian Spirits running more reliably. I mean, that really is the new meta with him. Fire up the Ghost Sphere, shields up, and then just wade into combat and wait for the enemies to die. I mean, I guess he still attacks and heals and stuff too, but the ghosts are really doing all the heavy lifting. Oh, Death Ward doesn't require concentration. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. What the heck, let's grab Create Food too. Weight's not really an issue for us anymore, but that will streamline our overland travel a little. Yeah, and then lesser restoration for paralysis. Can't forget that. Sir. He will actually be the only one of our characters to just bump his stats. Because as much fun as feats are, he'll just get a whole lot more out of that 2 extra points of dexterity. And Istvan, who I suppose we could also bump up to 20 dex, but honestly that really feels like overkill at this point. So I guess we'll just grab a feat instead. And while I'm not really crazy about it, I think we'll go ahead and grab concentration for him as well. Though to be honest, the only spells he'd really end up using it for are Fly and maybe Phantasmal Killer, because I am thinking of dropping Confusion. That spell has just not worked out for us. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and pick out some nice new spells to play with. I definitely want to try something fun, but it needs to be more effective than Confusion. Let's try Black Tentacles. And, you know what? Let's grab Greater Invisibility. I could see that coming in handy. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and reset his spells real quick. We're going to be a lot more frugal this time around. Obviously, we don't need mage armor anymore. And we are done. Welcome to level 8, guys. Let us proceed. I feel like that was an unnecessarily circuitous route, but what do I know? Oh, and there it is. That would be our token side quest encounter. Looks pretty promising. This might actually be a fun fight. Let's get our guys set up on this platform here. Oh, okay. I don't know how they spotted us from there, but, dang it, Henrik. Okay, slight change of plans.
It seems effortless.
Let's see if we can knock out that Archmage first.
Good.
Thank you, sir. All right, Henrik.
Okay, you're tough.
We'll get the Ghost Sphere running, but he's not going to stay up there. That's just to keep them off Yvreth. Yeah, he'll lock down their fighters next turn. Huh. I really would have figured Sir could just walk up the walls here. Alright, well, let's just plant him over here, and we'll set him up for an ambush. Solid hit, no poison. I am detecting a bit of a trend here. That's probably overkill. Unless we can get it over there.
Not bad, eh?
Nope. I like how epic wizard duels are now. Oh, shoot. Is that, another caster? Oh, it's a battle cleric. Okay. The armor threw me. I assumed it was another fighter.
You're not coming back.
Okay, Ghost Sphere up. Let's go ahead and intercept the actual fighters. There we go. That's a bit more what I was expecting from you, sir. Yeah, that seems about right, too.
Run while you can.
Guess he felt he had a better chance against the 3-foot redhead, as opposed to the guy in full plate with the nimbus of angry ghosts. He has made a terrible mistake. And Phantasmal Killer's off to a good start.
You get a nice scar.
Hey, look at that. Flawless concentration already paying off. Oh, wow, as is Phantasmal Killer. I am genuinely shocked. Guess that just leaves you. Probably regretting your life decisions about now, but hey, better luck in the next one.
That's the way.
Oh yeah, I guess we've got this guy too. I thought he got ghosted. I suppose we should bring the whole crew over. Yvreth and Henrik probably have it, but knowing the RNG, we should probably hedge our bets. Assuming we can actually get line of sight. Yeah, that'll do. You know what? We'll pop a fly spell. There's something I wanted to check out over on the left side anyway. Well, that makes it much easier.
Walk it off. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Henrik?
Another victory. This is destiny.
There we go. Okay. That guy just did not want to go down. Okay, let's see what we got here. Not bad. Nothing special, but at least we got something.
Clearly, you have trained well.
Got one of those poison bolts back. That's nice. For all the good they've done us. Ooh, metallic headband. I think I know what that is, but I'll have to ID it to be sure. Insignia of the First Legion. That's what we're here for. I'd also like to see what this does. We saw it last time around, but we couldn't get to it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you were trying to accomplish there, buddy. That... You probably could have thought that out better. And now you're stuck. Cool. That is just the gravy on this cat food sandwich. I'm very happy our wizard spent 5 spell levels to drop a rock on his own head. It does seem like an effective use of our time. At any rate, let's have a quick look at that headband, and then we will continue heading for Copperan. Insignia of the First Legion. The pre-cataclysm insignia from the First Legion of the Manicalan Empire. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I thought that thing looked familiar. We actually found a headband of intellect right towards the tail end of the EA build. Though, obviously, we lost it during the reset. Sadly, we just don't have much use for it. Mistvaughn's already got 20 intel, so our only possible use would be to give it to Sir or Henrik, just to boost their skills. Which is a maybe. And of course the merchants are long gone, so I guess we're done here. On to Copperan, my friends. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we're done. Looks like it should be a much shorter trip this time. Oh, and you know what? Let's get that Warden Blade equipped. I keep forgetting about that. Not bad. A little awkward. They could have probably fitted it to the hands better, but you don't really see that stuff once the actual fighting's going on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that was bothering me. on we go. Oh, they actually have a teleport option now. They must have just added that, because I could swear I have not seen that before. That's actually really handy. Previously, you would actually have to go into the map, and sometimes through additional area transitions, just to get to the gates. Hey guys. Sorry we killed a bunch of your friends last time we were here, but they were actually shape-shifting lizard men, and you don't care. We are headed to the tavern. Mildred?
Clear skies to you, adventurers. You got my letter.
Clear skies. What's it all about?
Well, I knew your parents, and I know about the events that led to their death.
Oh my, that is slightly heavier than I was anticipating.
You knew my parents.
Sure did. They had a house in the Vale, you know.
A house?
I wasn't sure the first time I saw you. Now I am. Your parents were merchants, and you sometimes traveled with them. They worked a circuit from the Principality to the Marches. They were shrewd and successful, so the house belongs to you now, I guess.
What events? What are you talking about?
15 years ago, Copperin was threatened by an orcish horde. They hit us hard and almost overran the defenses. If the Stonefist Company hadn't shown up when they did, they broke the siege, but we'd already lost a lot of people.
I like the low-angle shot of that barrel.
How did they die?
They died right after the siege.
After, not during.
No, Oh, how can I put this?
Come on, spit it out.
Well, your parents had been spying for the orcs.
What? No. How? Who said?
Oh, that's the hardest part.
What do you mean?
It was you. Your testimony sealed their fate.
What? Me? How?
A seemingly innocent remark, but it led to the Synod spy master to suspect your parents.
How is it possible that I don't remember any of it?
The Synod took pity on you and made you drink an elixir of forgetfulness.
Very potent, clearly. I don't remember shit from my childhood.
Yes, the Synod miscalculated the dose. The Baron sent you away and provided for your education. He was a former mercenary, and he sent you to learn the same trade.
I guess I should thank him for bleeding in Sandreed. So there's a house.
All yours. No one knew where to find you until now. It's been kept in good order, waiting. Your parents gave me this before they went to meet their fate.
What does that mean? Resist temptation.
Bribery or Sorak evil, perhaps?
It was orcs. Let's go search the house for clues.
You should tell Sergeant McInnes who you are, by the way. I told him you'd come.
That is quite a backstory for Yvreth. Let's have a look at this letter. Dearest child, we shall soon meet our fate, your mother and I. An old friend will deliver this letter to you when you reach the point where you are searching for meaning and answers in life. What we did to protect you, even though it may be difficult to believe. It is a hard thing to leave a child alone in the world, but it is better than some other fates. Also, it doesn't say anything about resisting temptation, but I'm going to cut her some slack there. She's probably going through quite a bit right now. What with finding out she got her own parents executed, and then also overdosed on amnesia potion, and then was sent off to become a mercenary, of all things, by the local baron. You know, as happens. Sergeant, we have like 8 million questions.
Clear skies to you, Sarge.
You too. What can I do for you today, my friend?
I need the keys to my house in the Vale. Mildred told me.
Oh, it's you. You've grown. Well, of course you have. Here, take this note to the archivist.
Thanks, Sarge.
Yes, I thought you looked familiar. You're that little halfling girl who accidentally got her own parents executed and then overdosed on memory loss potion, and then we sent you to die in a war or something. As happens. Okay, let's go have a chat with the archivist. I wonder if we'll end up talking to the Baron and the Senard too. Sir, that felt wildly unnecessary. Can't blame him, though. I'd probably do the same thing.
Clear skies, Master Archivist.
Clear skies. What can I do for you?
Here, from Sergeant Nikonin.
I see. Give me a moment. I just need to go into the archives. Here you go.
Thanks. Clear skies.
Well, that certainly seemed like a necessary step. And we've actually got a world location to visit, which pretty much guarantees we've got a fight waiting for us. Let's see how far this place is. We might be able to knock this out today, but we are getting a bit deep into this episode. Oh, that's not bad. That's like a day's travel. Yeah, let's pop out there real quick. 2 days. Close enough. Apostates. I like that they keep throwing different kinds of encounters at us. Oh, crap. That just almost straight up killed Istvan. Plus, now we've got this guy in what looks to be full plate right on top of us. Not gonna lie, I feel like we just walked right into a GM grudge encounter. Nice, okay. Three attacks around again. Not to mention full plate, plus at least 100 hit points. Oof. Yeah, that plate's gonna be a problem. Front and center, sir. Nope.
Ow!
Sorry, buddy. But you are still better off than the rest of the party. Ghost engine's running. Let's go ahead and drop this guy.
Die. Yeah.
Okay, with any luck, that guy should drop next turn, so let's go ahead and nuke those scouts.
Another victory!
Impressive.
Woo!
Just had to get those last hits in, huh?
You'll surely prevail.
I can appreciate that. Interesting. That guy's casting more mage spells than actual cleric spells.
You are a valued comrade.
Lights up.
I won't miss next time.
Your breath. I have terrible news about next time. Ride the lightning, my friend.
Hey, that was mine.
And once again, no drops. Nothing for the scouts either. But on the bright side, we did get something from our good friend Unknown Creature. And that is actually about 1,000 gold worth of loot, so I will happily take that. That does feel very strange. Hopefully they're working on fixing that. I mean, look, I can understand strictly controlling your in-game economy, but they already effectively do that with the in-game reputation system. Not to mention, of course, the fact that there's just a lot of loot you can't buy in Solasta, so money only gets you so far. At any rate, we're just past the 50-minute mark, so as much as I would like to continue investigating the mystery of Yvrette's surprisingly involved backstory, ooh, I like this music. I think we'll hit the pause button for now. I will get our inventory in order, and we will pick up here next time as we poke around the old family farm, and almost certainly end up fighting for our lives. I'm guessing orcs. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official social media feeds, or the official store pages. And if you'd like to help support the channel, then feel free to push any of the buttons that do the things, or maybe check out the Patreon. Links are in the description.
How is it possible that I don't remember any of it?